Hello everyone, and today I'll be reading my presentation on galaxies. I hope you enjoy. Okay, let's get started. So, what exactly are galaxies though? Galaxies are giant systematic structures that contain billions or even trillions of stars, and there are many different types of galaxies. It's very beautiful, I gotta say. Very complex. Very beautiful. I'll probably make a different presentation for the types of galaxies, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But now, let's do the anatomy of our own galaxy. Galactic anatomy, as I like to call it, is very beautiful and diverse. So let's start with none other than our own, the Milky Way. Well, first off, we know that it is a spiral galaxy because of its famous spiral arms, which contain many and mainly young and low mass stars. As you know, there's lots of gas in the little spiral arms here, and there's lots of places for diverse growth. There's lots of emission nebulas. You know what I mean? There'll be a card on the screen if you want to see my nebulas video, which talks a little bit more about emission nebulas. And the arms also contain most of the Milky Way's mass, which at first I thought for some reason was a little surprising, because look how dense the core is, So yeah, but again, I guess it also makes sense why the spiral arms have more mass. Okay, like I said before, a little complex even for me, but it's fine. It's fine. I get used to complex things pretty easily. I'm just well, anyways, let's get back to it. Well, at the central bulge, or nucleus, and slash or nucleus, there are mostly old and high mass stars, as the nucleus is much denser than the surrounding arms and is filled with lots more radiation than in our local neighborhood of stars. And this makes sense because, again, look how bright it is there. And it's kind of the same thing if this may seem like very off topic with the analogy that I'm going to use, like a little example. But still related to space. So let's take Earth. Let's take Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest and highest mass planet in the solar system, right? But then we have Earth. It doesn't have as much mass, but it's made of iron and mostly I cannot speak. The core is mostly made up of iron, right? Iron and nickel and that sort of thing, and many other different minerals. So you can imagine that is much denser than Jupiter, because Jupiter is a gas, right? It's mostly made up of gas and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's my little example. And of course, the galaxy is mostly made up of gas and dust, right? But there's much more stars, much more chance of stars forming in the arms, right? But it's still denser in the core because of all that spiraling, I don't know. My brain isn't really working with explaining, but that's fine. Sometimes those days happen, but I think we're still good with this, right? But making the nucleus a chaotic place if humans were to ever go there. And the radiation part, the reason why it's like that is Sagittarius A star, the black hole at the center of our galaxy, 4 million solar masses, which is definitely very massive, but not as massive as like Phoenix A and 2618. There will be a nerve up on the screen for that. But yeah. So imagine how much X-rays that black hole Sagittarius A star is producing as it eats stars. Because it's much higher mass, it's much denser there, allowing for more high mass stars to form there. At least as I imagine there would be high mass stars there, more of them. You can imagine there's much more supernovas, so of course it'd be a little bit more radioactive there than in the spiral arms, Up next is the stellar halo, which consists of usually the oldest and most metal-poor stars of the galaxy and is defined in a spherical shape. You can see right here, that's the stellar halo, right there. It's definitely very faint, Then there are globular clusters, which are large symmetrical groups of old stars that hover around and inside the galaxy. So you can see a lot of them in the stellar halo. So yeah. And then, onto the fun facts. So fun facts about galaxies. Fact number 1. Did you know that our galaxy, the Milky Way, and the Andromeda Galaxy will collide in 4 billion years? Again, there's nothing really to worry about the collision, because we're already gonna have to deal with the sun becoming a red giant, sadly, in like 1 billion years. I can maybe add the video about the stars and that sort of thing, like a card for that now, But yeah, the worst that's gonna happen if we do manage to survive is either the solar system being flinged out of the galaxy because of the gravitational interactions, which would be crazy, or just the power of the two black holes colliding, which would be equal to around 100 million or 100,000 or 100 million supernovas, because the Andromeda black hole is 200 million and our black hole is 4 million. So you can imagine, 200 million solar masses and 4 million solar masses. So you can imagine it's going to be a massive explosion. So yeah. Those are the only two things that we're going to have to worry about if we do survive. But yeah. But as you can see, again, this is an illustration, but very beautiful sky that we're going to have, Yeah. Fact number 2. Did you know that Andromeda was the first to be called a galaxy and was discovered by Edwin Hubble in 1924? And the reason why I say discovered is it was probably discovered like before 1924, definitely. But the reason why I'm saying that is as it was rebranded as a galaxy. It was renamed as a galaxy, I should say. Because before it was actually called the Andromeda Nebula. But we made the name Galaxy and we coined it as Galaxy, So, technically, I guess you can say that Andromeda was the first galaxy we ever discovered. But if you want to be like very precise, you can say that the first galaxy was I don't I didn't research that part, but yeah, because the first galaxies were probably discovered in like documented in the 1700s, 1700s, and then but the first time people have actually seen them was probably since mankind existed, So that's just why I wrote discovered, you know. Like discovered as a galaxy, not as a nebula. Because galaxies, again, were already discovered before Edwin Hubble coined the name, but they weren't called galaxies, so that's why I put that there, if you're curious. Fact number 3, did you know that there are an estimated 200 billion to 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe? That's an insane amount. Oh my goodness, man. That's crazy. Wow. And another bonus fact. All those stars in those galaxies, there would be more stars in all those galaxies combined than grains of sand on Earth. That's probably it seems like a very famous fact to me, the grains of sand one, but yeah, still crazy. It makes sense why it's famous. It's crazy one. The M. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed, because I certainly did, you know? I love it. But, I hope you guys enjoyed too. I hope you guys learned something new. This video is probably much longer. At least it seems like to me. A little bit longer than the, presentation videos that I've done. But I guess we'll find out, right? I guess we'll find out. But, like, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video, okay? Have a great day. Have a great day, guys. See ya. Bye! Bye.